Good Mythical, what do I normally say? Welcome to Good Mythical More. Good Mythical Morning, More. Hey, we got a new logo. Let's do Good Mythical More greeting
let's just
different.
say Good Mythical More.
Welcome to Good Mythical More. We've got some controversial face-offs that are gonna be happening here. Which subculture would we be more willing to spend time doing a very specific thing with?
But first, we're gonna play What's the Word? The word we're trying to guess the definition of today is Oxter, O-X-T-E-R.
Let me just look at it.
O-X-T-E-R.
Oxter.
This is clearly when
Kind of looks like a brand name.
an ox and an otter make love and have a baby. It's my favorite animal.
An
Actually,
oxter.
yeah, because it's like an
got-
otter that
it's
you
got
can ride.
horns.
You can ride on land and in the water. It's like an all-terrain animal, and you hold it by the
Horns.
horns.
And it'll pull a underwater plow.
Yes, it will if you need to dredge the bottom of the ocean.
Right. That's how they dredge oceans.
Yeah, that's
Or,
right.
Well, how they
Which
used
is great for the world.
to. Now that oxters are no longer used to dredge the ocean, they're just hanging out bored.
They got oxters at some zoos. At the San Diego Zoo, they got a whole habitat.
Yeah, I know, but I prefer just to see them in the wild.
Well,
Bored.
There's not many though.
Right. There's only a few. You got to look for them.
Yeah.
Come with me. I'll show you where they are. All right.
Oh, it's a person's armpit. That's what it is. Oh.
An oxter is an armpit. What?
An oxter.
That's
An
so
oxter.
strange.
An oxter.
To have never heard that. Learn something new every day. Cosplayers and vegans.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a new format for us. So I'm going to ask you a particular question as it relates to the two different kinds of people in front of you. And then whatever you answer is going to move on to the next round where I will ask you a different question
Yes.
about a different pairing. So the question for this first pairing is, who would you rather Freaky Friday with? And I do believe we're going with the classic definition of switch bodies.
Switch bodies.
Switch bodies with the cosplay. Well, it's kind of confusing to switch bodies with the cosplayer because you're kind of switching bodies with a character as well. So someone who's used to playing a character just has to be in my body. Got to think about that part of it too. What are they going to do in my body? How's a cosplayer going to treat my body versus a vegan? A vegan's just going to give me gas.
It's so interesting that the way that your brain works, where you go into self-protection mode and you're thinking about what it would be like for them to be in your body, and I'm only thinking about what it would be like for me to be in their body.
Yeah, what?
They can do whatever they want to me.
I mean, what if they jump off a high height in order to, like, I don't know, cliff dive or something? Like, I'm gonna have a belly flop rash.
I think there's
I don't think cosplayers do that.
I think that going into a
Cliff dive?
cosplayer's body could be interesting, if you get them on the right day, right?
Like convention day?
a convention day. But chances are you're just going to go into somebody's body and they're just going to live a regular life. A vegan, I'm interested in that because it would be kind of a cool experiment to be able to immediately be inside someone's body who had adjusted to a completely vegan diet just to be like, because I know that it's a mental thing. I know that you can lose your taste for meat and animal products. And
Right.
I do believe in sort of the underlying philosophy of veganism to a certain degree.
So
Not
you
completely.
would experience the long-term benefits of actually enjoying vegan food.
Or not, you would, it's like immediately getting to feel what it is like to be a vegan without ramping up to it.
Right.
You know there's going to be some misery, some gastrointestinal misery all along the way that they've already gotten through.
And you're doing them a favor because I think I'm wrong. I think the vegan would take me up on the offer of using my body to eat all types of non-vegan stuff. Just, I'm gonna see what it's like to go back to that chicken
Not
wing
if they
greasy
were-
burger place.
But not if they were doing it for moral reasons and not health reasons.
Yeah,
So-
but they would totally be incognito. They could be naughty,
Well, then it's really a question
very
of integrity.
immoral. Yeah,
Then it's a question of integrity.
I just think
Is a vegan who goes into a non-vegan's body and has a burger, do they lose all integrity? That's the real question.
nobody has to know. And I think I'm giving them that option.
I'm going vegan, if it wasn't
Yeah,
clear.
yeah. We're getting rid of these cosplayers. We love cosplayers, of course, here at Mythical.
Yeah.
You know?
We love them.
People cosplay as us all the time. We're very flattered.
Yeah.
Don't say anything negative about cosplayers.
I didn't. Industrial dancer.
What the crap is that?
I thought that you might ask that, so here's a video.
Oh, I'm glad it's muted.
Okay. Good.
Industrial dancing. What are they doing?
Hold on.
Hold on, are they
What?
dancing?
Is this a loop?
Play it again.
What? I mean,
For every episode of this show moving forward, I want this to be going on loop. Just under here.
No,
Like-
what are they making? They're industrial. Are they mixing things?
Keep playing it, Zach.
Are they the cogs inside of a wheel that's doing something industrious? What makes it industrial? I mean, that one guy does have a gas mask. I got to give it to him, or at least a really good respirator.
So
The one in the back right
actually-
has the most talent.
I knew what this was before this episode because when we were in Mexico City walking through a park, you know how people use parks to like, I'm going to meet up with my personal trainer or my boxer, and you see like, you know, people doing exercises. We saw a industrial dancer instructor and a singular student. And then I was with my sister, so she, of course, I wasn't with my sister. I was with my cousin, and she informed me that
You
this
can
is
tell us
industrial
anything.
dancing.
Kind of like a vegan in a non-vegan's body. But listen,
Is it a
It
form
was
of
like
self-defense?
it's like kind of fast Tai Chi.
why do you're telling me you need an instructor for this?
I don't think you need
I've got
one. I'm just saying I saw one.
I think I've got all the instruction I need.
Right. I kind of got a hang on it.
I don't have the outfit though,
Let's give it a shot.
and those respirators are hard to come by these days.
Let's give it a shot.
Well, we don't have any music.
But neither do they.
We did it, right?
Who's to say we didn't?
And we, of course, we love industrial dancers.
Oh, we
here.
love 'em. We love
Yeah.
'em.
So what is the situation?
The question is, who would you rather be in an arranged marriage with?
She looks so friendly. She looks so exotic.
Yeah, which I kind of like.
Like there's all types of benefits to both of these arranged marriages.
Arranged marriage with a vegan, you got to become a vegan,
You got to become a vegan.
which I don't know if I'm prepared to do.
But
Arranged marriage with an industrial dancer, you don't have to become an industrial dancer. You know.
Right.
In fact, it probably guarantees that you will never become an industrial dancer.
Yeah, let that be her thing.
Yeah. And she's not going to be doing it all the time. She's going to be like, Thursday, Thursday, I know. I'm going to see a movie by myself. You know, it's like, she's got her thing. It's good when the partners have hobbies that don't involve one another.
Especially if one of them is an industrial dancer.
That's the thing. Everybody's like, I gotta have things in common with my partner so we can hang out and do things together. But trust me, when you've been married for 20 years, you want to figure out what you can do apart.
Yeah. Industrial dancer.
Yeah.
And there's the illusion of me seeing things I shouldn't see because of all the holes in the clothes. I like that. Oh, I see part of her elbow that maybe I shouldn't be seeing.
Right.
Okay, who's next? Who's up next?
Vape Lord.
Okay. Who would you rather share a small apartment with?
The industrial dancer.
I don't know. I see a lot of broken lamps in that future.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's small,
you
right, I get it.
You're getting hit in the face.
I think we got to have a no practice policy. You got to practice on the balcony.
This is why she's out in the snow and nearly nothing.
Yeah, right.
She's been
My partner does not allow me to do this in the kitchen.
forced out.
I knocked over one too many pictures.
She got her goggles though.
Yeah, I'm already in an arranged marriage with her. I'm gonna share a small apartment with her. I'm fine with
Right.
that.
This dude is not the type of person that I want to know.
Now, obviously, a vapor is going to be easier than a smoker, right? I mean, if we're talking about somebody's doing it inside. If they're doing it outside, I guess it kind of doesn't really make a difference. But like,
Vape lords do it everywhere.
yeah. And this isn't just a vapor,
Especially on their vlogs.
This is a vape lord.
They wear T-shirts that say that. Vape
Right.
lords do it everywhere.
Right. But let me tell you right now, getting into vape YouTube, I did that for a little bit.
There's a dude right
the
here, by the way.
tricks?
Look
Well,
at this
yeah,
dude
yeah.
on the bench next to him.
You know what happened? So we haven't talked about this, I don't think. We had, at the time, it was Obama's Surgeon General, Vivek Murphy, or whatever his name was. And, and then, of course, with Trump, he wasn't the Surgeon General. But then with Biden, he is the Surgeon General again.
Yep.
So when he was the Surgeon General, he came onto the show as a guest and did an anti-vaping thing.
Yep.
And then the vape YouTube just got all up in arms about us doing that. We got a bunch of messages from vape YouTube about how vape is not bad. And for a couple weeks there, I got into vape videos, and I was very impressed.
So, ironically,
It was very effective. Yeah,
You
I'm thinking about doing this.
you joined the community.
It's like don't tell the Surgeon General I'm thinking about vaping. No, I wasn't thinking about doing it, but I was impressed with their tactics.
Vape lord.
But you know what? We'll leave it to you two. I don't want to live with you.
Vape lord.
Okay.
Okay, Chase.
We have a nudist
Chase
in our
is
midst.
now, you look up nudist in the dictionary, and it's a picture of Chase on our couch in our office.
Well, just the children's dictionary with pictures.
Nudist.
Who would you rather babysit your kids?
Well, nudists aren't always nude,
Yes, they are. But body positivity.
right?
That's a good thing for the kids to learn. I think it's good to learn to be, why am I saying this? My kids
Why am
to
I saying
learn
this? This is a
to
question
be
you should ask
comfortable
more.
around naked people in a non-sexual way.
Yeah. I think it's like, kids, Chase is coming over tonight. Now he will be naked the whole time.
Right, but he's gonna make dinner
And then my kids are like,
and he's gonna play Super Smash
and then
Brothers.
Shepard's like, I'm 13. Like, I can stay home alone.
Yeah, but you need to learn how to be cool around
Around
a
naked
naked
people.
person.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, when we went to the nudist colony in Death Valley, we were a little on edge. It would have been helpful to have, been babysat by a nudist.
Yeah, but there's no big deal. This is no big deal. I was bottle fed by a naked man. That kind of thing. So we're going with nudist.
Yeah, I guess we are.
Yeah, that one was easy. Oh, the juggalos.
Juggalos. They're a nice group of people.
And these are juggalos. This is not the actual dudes. I know what.
Correct.
I know what. What's his name looks like because he made a video for my wife.
The
Insane
question
Clown Posse.
Yeah.
is, who would you rather? You see, I just read the second half of the question for the first time.
Yeah, I see that.
Who would you rather sit next to on a long flight?
A long flight in full face paint.
Well, it's just not the face paint; it's the juggalo vibe.
That's it.
Now we love the juggalos. We just want to.
You're
On
big
this
fans.
show, we're big fans of the juggalos. One of the best moments I think in Mythical crew history is the time we went to VidCon and we all stayed in one. This is when all the Mythical crew could stay in like one suite We didn't all sleep together. We just all
We
went
hung
into
out
one suite.
in a suite.
And we drank
Fireball.
and watched the Juggalo documentary.
That was fun.
And it was a highlight of my life.
That was fun.
And it made me appreciate both Fireball and the Juggalos.
I'm sure we talked about it on Ear Biscuits at the
I'm
time.
sure we have.
Because whenever we experience something that's a highlight of our lives, we talk about it on Ear Biscuits. And I'm telling you that because I want you to listen to our podcast, Ear Biscuits.
Good promo.
I don't want to sit on a plane next to a naked person.
Yeah.
Because you're touching them in multiple places. Potentially the thigh, the knee, and the ankle.
Agreed. And then finally, a paranormal investigator. Okay.
Which ones are these? These are
Just the stock ones.
these are okay. These are fake people.
Yeah, the fake ones.
Okay,
Those are real people?
interestingly,
Those are
here's a little tie-in to the promo. Whose podcast would you rather sit through?
Oh, wow.
After watching that documentary, the Juggalo podcast, definitely. I mean, the myriad experiences that a Juggalo brings to the festivals,
I mean, have you
brought into your ears
have
every
you heard
week?
the lyrics of that Insane Clown Posse song that's all about the universe and the earth and stuff? And like, there's how wondrous the world is and stuff.
They got some really
the
positive
stuff that
It's not-
they talk about.
It's not Slipknot. Don't sleep, okay?
Yeah,
These people are
making the world a better place.
making the world the best place.
Yeah, just like industrial dancers.
Well, but let's not forget that we do paranormal investigators. We do really like.
we
on the
love
show
them.
as
We're
well.
big fans
we
of
love
them.
We love
Yeah, we love them.
We love. Shout out to NAR 240 for being paranormal.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You've been keeping quiet for a while,
well,
NAR 2,
We haven't investigated
because
in a
we
while.
haven't had the investigators come around. But
Yeah, NAR 2. You know what? NAR 2 has gotten quiet ever since we kind of redid the electric stuff in this
it's a good point.
this side of the building.
Yeah, that's right.
We replaced the breaker and NAR 2 went away.
Huh.
What was that about?
Good point. And yes, the video of industrial dancers has been on loop the entire episode.
And you know what? It's
There it
like
is.
looking into a Picasso. You see something new every time you look back at it.
Yeah,
it's just
it's,
like, no, there's a guy in the background with a bicycle. Look, I'm seeing that for the first time.
Yeah, that's who's filming this.
He's like, I doubt that.
This is not an officially sanctioned video. This is someone who was riding by on a bike.
Yeah, this just happened.
We have a new Mythical logo and a new merch collection to go with it. Grab it now at mythical.com.